So this is the structure of soak pit. So soak pit which constructed with masonry ring, then stone or brick aggregate, then brick chamber, then outer casing with coarse sand and effluent which comes from septic tank which disposal at the mid of that casing. Okay, so working how it works, soak pit. So as wastewater percolates through the soil from the soak pit, so small particles are filtered out by the soil matrix and the organics are digested by microorganisms. Soak pits are best suited to soil with the good absorptive properties. So clay, hard pack or rocky soils are not appropriate. Okay. So this type of soil which not suitable for the soak pit like a clay soil, rocky soil or hard packed soil. A soak pit does not provide adequate treatment for raw wastewater and the pit will clog quickly. A soak pit should be used for discharging pre-settled black water or grey water. Soak pits are appropriate for rural and suburban settlements. They depend on soil with sufficient absorptive capacity. They are not appropriate for areas that are prone to flooding or have a high groundwater tables. Health aspect. The technology is located underground and thus humans and animals should have no contact with the flame. The septic tank is also underground. The soak pit which also constructed below the ground. Okay, so that is underground. So human and animals should have no contact with the flame. The soak pit is located a safe distance from a drinking water source, ideally 30 meters. Okay, so there is a rare chances of drinking water pollution. The soak pit is odorless and not visible. Okay, so as totally wastewater is disposed inside the soak pit, so it is odorless and not visible. Maintenance of soak pit. The effluent should be clarified or filtered well to prevent excessive buildup of solids. The soak pit should be kept away from high traffic areas. Particles and biomass will clog the pits, so needs to be cleaned or removed. For further access, removable leads should be used to seal the pits. Advantages of soak pit can be built and repaired with locally available material. Small land required for the construction. Power conservative. Can be built and maintained with locally available material. And simple techniques for all users. Okay, so by using aggregate, by using brick pad, by using sand, we can construct the soak pit. So can be built and maintained with locally available material. So some of disadvantage of the soak pit system. So pre-treatment is required to prevent clogging, although eventually clogging is negatively affects soil and groundwater properties. Okay, so as we already discussed, if that wastewater or the waste water which comes from the soak pit, if it is mixed with the underground water, that leads the groundwater pollution or soil pollution. Okay, so it negatively affects soil and underground water properties. Okay, so that is one of the disadvantage of the system soak pit, which is used for the disposal of septic tank effluent. So the next method that is the subsurface irrigation, that is recycling of wastewater and recycling of wastewater for the agriculture purpose and irrigation purpose. Okay, that is called as subsurface irrigation. Okay, so introduction, design, working, and advantage and limitation of this system. So subsurface irrigation, it is a system where the effluent or the wastewater which is used for the irrigation purpose. Okay, so effluent is delivered directly to the infiltrative surface of the soil using specially manufactured tubing. Okay, the subsurface irrigation is a highly efficient watering techniques and It reduces outdoor water use by 30 to 40%. Okay, so if we use this effluent of wastewater or septic tank effluent, then that reduces the consumption of water up to 30 to 40%, okay, for irrigation purpose. So that is one of the major advantage of recycling of wastewater for irrigation purpose. Next, design. So it consists of a masonry chamber distribution box where the effluent of septic tank uniformly distributed and underground networks. Okay, so these lines are placed at a depth of 6 to 10 inch below the surface and absorption range 30 to 90 centimeter wide filled with the gravel. So this is subsurface disposal system, that well production, or that septic tank pretreatment and the subsurface disposal system. Okay, so if we dispose that water underground, so that water filtered into the ground, into the soil layer, and that purification water which mix with the groundwater table. Okay, so evapotranspiration, that is due to the evaporation and transpiration of water from the surface. Okay, so this is what the subsurface disposal system. First, production of wastewater, sewage, which collect in a septic tank, that is treatment of septic tank, and after the disposal of effluent by the method of subsurface irrigation. Okay, so subsurface disposal system where the evapotranspiration occurs and soil absorption occurs and purification of water and mix with the water table due to the soil layer. Working. A septic tank effluent is allowed to enter into a masonry chamber, that is distribution chamber, from where it is uniformly distributed an underground network of open joint pipe into absorption trench called a dispersion trenches. The suspended organic matter present in the effluent will be absorbed in the absorption trenches. The clear water seeping down to the water table may come up to the plant roots through capillary and thus fulfilling their irrigation water demands. So advantages of the subsurface irrigation system. So health risks are minimized because directly that septic tank water or effluent which you directly dispose under the soil. Okay, so under the subsoil. So that's why the risks are minimized. That is one of the advantage. The system is easily automated. Consumption of nitrates by the plants material is increased. The system are durable and have a long life. Disposal of water by means of evapotranspiration by the plants is maximum. So these are some of the advantages of this system. Now, what are the limitations of this system of subsurface irrigation? So, clogging. The clogging is usually the result of insufficient water filtration, lateral flushing and other chemical injection, salt accumulation, mechanical damage, crop establishment and soil structure effect. Now, these are some of the limitations which occurs due to this subsurface irrigation. Okay, mechanical damage, salt accumulation, soil structural effect and insufficient water filtration due to the clogging. These are some of the references. Sewage disposal and air pollution by Steger. Okay. So we discussed about the septic tank, then the design and construction and working of septic tank. Next, what are the different disposal system for the disposal of effluent which comes from the septic tank. Okay, so soak pit. It is one of the major method which is used for the disposal of septic tank effluent. So the construction working of soak pit, and the second type, that is the disposal of effluent of septic tank by the subsurface irrigation, that can be reduced 30 to 40% demand of water for the irrigation purpose. So this about all the septic tank and soak pit and recycling of water for the irrigation